Hello everybody! We got two matches tonight, and I'm so excited for both of them. This is really fun. We get to see a 1v1 and then a 2v2 to end out the IGL season most likely for us. As our first match will be that 1v1, a tier 5 1v1 between two undefeated nemesises. Nemesi? Two undefeated nemesises as Cathedral and Scarecrow play each other. Starksint on the Cathedral, and Scarecrow on Radiance, Lyra, Scarecrow. I forgot to make something. Let's just fix that. There we go. Fix your name, Darksaint. Again, this is going to be a huge match for the Radiance, Lyra, Scarecrow. Again, it's so important. There's a lot of, I'm sure there's a lot of emotions running as well. As this series is definitely going to be packed with a lot of action. I'm sure a lot of people are very excited to see who will win. Both these players have not lost yet in their tournaments. We could see that follow through as well. One of them is going to stay undefeated. One of them will lose here at the last possible moment. Just depends who and who will fall. As again, this is a 1v1. 1v1s are always super exciting to watch because, I mean, there's a lot of strategy that goes into them. And I'm sure that strategy I would love to show that to everybody. As we're gonna go take a look at the bracket here. Although obviously everybody knows it's the finals, just take a look at how they got here. We saw Radiance, Lyra, Scarecrow going from the first round. The Cathedral had the first seed for obvious reasons, 3-1, 4-0. Now in the finals. Scarecrow, though, had a bit of a tougher run. He had to play against the 16th seed to start out, but swept that. He's not lost a single game in the playoffs just yet. Cathedral has, in fact, I'm pretty sure he's lost 3 games so far in the tournament. I could take a look. Oh, he's lost 2 games so far in this tournament. Whereas for Scarecrow, I believe it's the same for him. He's only lost 2. Yeah, he's only dropped 2 games. Been absolutely perfect in this bracket. But with these two, I doubt it's going to be the same thing. I doubt it's going to be another sweep. Be surprised if it was. I doubt it'd be a real surprise if it was. As hopefully some people are jumping in here to get ourselves ready. We're gonna send the info to the captains because we can start early. I have no problem with that. This is the first of 2 matches tonight. Again, as I've said before. And that's the match after this is a 2v2 between No Hank Just Boys. We've seen a couple times already in this playoff bracket versus the Seamen. To see who of those two will take the gold medal. Or I guess gold trophy now. That, you know, that's how they do things. They do trophies. As we are going to get that prediction poll out for everyone. Make sure to vote for who you think will win. Do you think it will be Cathedral? Or Radiance, Lyra, Scarecrow? You can't really go wrong with either of these two because they've never played each other. They've not even lost yet in this tournament. Hello, Barrett. Hey, Barrett's in here. Hello, Barrett. How you doing? Doing well. Hopefully. Yeah, I'm excited for this, man. I'm really happy to be casting. I love ones, so it's always a treat to have a 1v1 match. And who knows? Are you match on Scarecrow? Hey, wow, Barrett's going in with the aggro play. You have 6k points. My goodness. That is impressive. Anyways. I mean, I'm surprised you picked up that many points, but you must be predicting very well. Maybe you put all of them on Scarecrow the last time you played on this stream. That'd be fair. I wouldn't blame you for that. Anyways, again, we are getting the players in here. As Cathedral will be on the blue side, Scarecrow will be on the orange side. And in fact, you know what? Actually, no, I'm pretty good, actually. I'm going to do just fine. Yeah, we are just making sure that they get in for this finals. Again, there's a lot of tense moments here. Scarecrow has been on stream before. Cathedral, Darksaint has not from Cathedral. So it's going to be his first time on this stream. Really interested to see it. Cathedral did have a couple forfeit wins in the regular season. I'm sure that That won't stop him. He's been able to beat everybody in this playoff bracket. Yeah, it's been a long run for both these players. They had to play a ton of matches against each other. They both wholeheartedly deserve to be here. It's the first seed and the second seed. Absolutely perfect bracket draw. And now we're here in the finals. Again, we are having some issues getting one of the players in the lobby, but we'll be sorting it out as soon as possible to get you guys some great Rocket League action. Yeah, as you said, Barrett, it is going to be Scarecrow's last match for Radiance, or really competitively, actually, as he has made his announcement a couple days ago, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, it is. There you go. He'll be stepping away from Rocket League, so this is going to be his last match competitively. And what an exciting way to end their season at the finals, with so much pressure on the line. There must be a lot of weight on his shoulders, or maybe not at all. Maybe he's playing calm. Maybe he just doesn't care no matter what happens. That's fair as well. So when you're not stressed, sometimes you play really well, and that's true for most players. A lot of players I know play super well when they're not stressed. But I have no clue what kind of a player he would be. But he is super excited for this series, and he will be joining us for an interview after this series, no matter if he wins or loses. So, make sure to look forward to that. Again, we are trying to get Dark Saint in the lobby. Scarecrow has joined. Dark Saint still, I think he's still playing like a Rocket League match. So we're gonna give him that time that he needs. Of course, we have time here. Again, our next match starts at 9:30, so we have a lot of time to wait. But let's go. We can go to the end game. Actually, there's not much we're really waiting on. There we are. See, nice looking. Again, we're trying to get Dark Saint in the lobby here. As he's now just messaged back, he is joining, so we'll be starting up very soon. Man, I'm so excited. This is exactly how a 1v1 season should end. With the top players, the undefeated ones playing in. I know what it's like to be in the 1v1 finals. It is very stressful. I've had my fair share before. Ironically, I was on Radiance when I won my 1v1 circuit, so pretty ironic, but yeah, I do see him joining, so we'll get ourselves going here. It's game 1. A lot of pressure. Mr. Scare hasn't won yet, so I can see the final game. I mean, 1v1s take a while there, Slapless. You'll be fine. Don't worry, man. You'll be back. Don't worry. We're gonna get our 1v1 going. Scarecrow has swept everybody he's played so far. Be surprised if he does it again. Dark Saint is a very formidable player, and there's a reason he is the #1 seed coming into this. But Scarecrow has taken 9 straight series in a row against other players, so who knows how this Tier 5 1v1 will go. We're off to the races here, and it's Scarecrow to take this possession. Dark Saint, we can see, playing defensive. He's not willing to challenge aggressively. Scarecrow, though, has the deeks. He likes to put in a lot of shots. He's not afraid to put in aggressive challenges. Now, that can hurt him. But he, generally speaking, puts in good challenges, but that air dribble doesn't work out for him. If Scarecrow gets cocky, it will hurt him. I know what it's like to be cocky in ones. I love being cocky in ones, but at this point in your season, it may not be worth it. As Dark Saint, a panic flip there. Scarecrow trying to go behind him. He's gonna get around Dark Saint again, but Dark Saint will beat him. Scarecrow seems like he's trying to shake off those cobwebs. As Dark Saint's gonna get over him, Scarecrow with the whiff. And Dark Saint will take the early lead. Scarecrow, we can already see he's kind of awkward here. He does not feel comfortable in this series. Again, I don't know if it's him gonna shake off some dust. of not playing in IGL for a little bit, but it seems like he is starting off a bit slow. Wait, oh, he's just gonna take this guy off. Okay, well, I've cursed him, so I've cursed Scarecrow. That's what happens when I say Scarecrow isn't playing as well as I think he can. He scores a kickoff goal, a immediate kickoff goal on Darksaint, and we're tied up. Sorry, Scarecrow. I apologize to all Radiance fans. I apologize to all Cathedral fans. I've cursed your team. Is this kickoff? Scarecrow trying to go delayed. But Darksaint reads right through it. Scarecrow up immediately to keep this one in the corner. Darksaint doesn't make the read. He has to go back. I'm gonna try to keep possession, but Scarecrow has some space. Has a good shot as well. Darksaint to put that one away from his net. And he's gonna take possession here. Scarecrow could have challenged. Nice watch out for Darksaint. Beats him as well. Takes the boost. But he can't get control. Darksaint's going to have all that time to get back. Hook shot. Darksaint reads it, but not well enough for Scarecrow. Scarecrow will score in the open net and make it 2-1 in his favor. Scarecrow, you think he might need a good start here in this series, just to really put Cathedral on the back foot. I know when I was in that 1v1 circuit, when I won it, I had to get a good start, or else the other team could start to dominate me. I had a history of going to game 5s during the regular season, and I was luckily not able to. I did not repeat that one in the playoffs, but definitely would like. You definitely would like not to have to worry about that, about having to come back. As a 1v1 player, you strive. You play well with the momentum. Darksaint trying to get one past Scarecrow. But he went from the wall. Scarecrow can read that. And now Scarecrow, well, the net was open. He is not confident in it. And now he's going to trip up Darksaint. Darksaint has no boost. Darksaint, now with the pad. He can't make the save, though. Scarecrow, from a very tight angle, able to make this 3-1 in his favor. As Darksaint, you can see, with 12 boost, he's stuck in front of his post. He really is just in a terrible situation to defend that shot. And it's not even against him. He tried to play the pinch out, which is not a bad idea. It is just a rough situation. He will get this kickoff goal, except he misses. That's going to be unfortunate for Darksaint. Oh, but Scarecrow's not guarding him. Darksaint's going to score that. And Scarecrow left the play. He left for boost. I'm surprised that he did that, because Darksaint had nothing left. Had he put in that aerial challenge, Darksaint would not have been able to beat him. Giving up on the play there from Scarecrow is going to allow Darksaint to get back. Scarecrow, he's going to take one right back. He says, if you can take a kickoff goal, I can take a kickoff goal. And he takes a kickoff goal. Darksaint really low on that ball. You can see it goes straight up above him. Scarecrow wins it out by challenging just a little bit higher. And right now it's 4-2. We didn't have a lot of goal scoring. It took us almost a minute to get our first goal. And now goals are starting to pour in a little more often, but goal scoring favoring Scarecrow, but he's not the only person with the high goals per game average. Darksaint averaging over 6 goals per game. But I'm sure a lot of you know Scarecrow averaging the most goals in this circuit at above 8 a game. Absolutely impressive from him to be able to average that many goals. And that's going to be worrisome for Darksaint. He has to be able to stop Scarecrow with his shooting. And that's one way to do it, get the dunk on him, but without any boost, Scarecrow will go all the way back, hit the ball out, make sure Darksaint doesn't read it. And now put Darksaint on the back foot. This shot out, it's fast, it's going to go in. Darksaint caught out of position from Scarecrow. And once again, Darksaint, he's not making the wrong decision here. But Scarecrow is able to catch him on just minute errors. A little bit of a lapse in judgment. Maybe a little lapse in perfection from Darksaint. And that's all that Scarecrow needs. He is taking advantage of every little bit that Darksaint gives him. Is that kickoff? Oh, he's just destroyed that 50-50. It's going to go straight in the net. Scarecrow still averaging so many goals. And against Darksaint, he now has this one. He's leading by a lot in this first game. Scarecrow, games either go one of two ways for him. It's either really close or it's really not. And Scarecrow always wins when it's really not. Find a challenge on Darksaint. He's gonna let Darksaint have this possession. Now the question is, when will Scarecrow challenge? He's been winning a lot of 50-50s. Darksaint, he has nothing. He is stuck having to wait for the boost spawn, and now he's getting bullied away by Scarecrow. Scarecrow giving no space for Darksaint to breathe on. And even though Darksaint took that back boost and Scarecrow didn't know it, Scarecrow just kept pushing forward. Scarecrow trying to take this series. And this is a good start for it, game 1. Now with 7 goals, he's going to make it 8 off this kickoff as long as he puts it on target. You know... whatever, Darksaint's going to clear it the other way. Scarecrow missed. But now that he's up by 5, it doesn't even matter anymore. Sure, a 5-goal comeback, not impossible in ones? Not likely either. You really don't want to rely on massive comebacks like that. Darksaint can get the clear on Scarecrow, but Scarecrow's just waiting for it. And Scarecrow will lead, allowing Darksaint to get back. Darksaint uses a lot of boost to get back to these balls. Already you can see, using 70 of his boost there, now using all of it to go up for that aerial. And he's back to 0. Scarecrow exploiting Darksaint's boost usage here, and he's taking advantage of it. Now that's his 8th. He has now hit his average for every single game he's played. This is really scary for Darksaint. His boost usage is definitely hurting him. Scarecrow is using less boost for his plays, and that's why he can outpace him in the late game. Darksaint, definitely not the start he wants, and Scarecrow's going to score another one. He's giving no sympathy to Darksaint. He's going to score as much as he can. And a great start for Scarecrow in a car. In his last competitive match of Rocket League, under the Radiance name, under any real name, his last competitive match for Rocket League that I know of. I know he's got really great plans for the future. But obviously, right now, think about what he's doing here. Leading 9-2, Darksaint. His plans have been foiled. Scarecrow. Oh, and Darksaint's giving him space. Darksaint makes the save on the goal line, and he takes the boost as well. This should be a goal for him, as long as he puts it on target. He does not put it on target. My goodness, it's not working for Darksaint. He had a couple missed opportunities in this game, but realistically, Scarecrow takes advantage of whatever he can get. Darksaint does it again. My goodness. This game really is just Scarecrow to win, because I really do feel bad for Darksaint of the Cathedral team. It's just... He's having some real unfortunate breaks with these shots. You can see, 2 goals this game. Oh, sorry about that phone. 2 goals this game. A really tough start for him. Game 2. Sure that they're both ready. We're going to get ourselves going as soon as possible. Scarecrow has been able to sweep all of his opponents so far. Sorry, I'm so sorry onto the mic there. I just noticed. Leading a lot. Yeah, he is dominated. Cathedral averages a little over 6 goals a game. Only 2 this time. Scarecrow is trying to win this series out like he does in every single series. Just dominate the pressure, dominate the possession, and just put your opponents in knots. As this game, continuing on to game 2, this series, Scarecrow leads by 1. He has changed his car. He's not afraid to do that. As Darksaint going to try to dribble through Scarecrow. Scarecrow giving him a lot of room to use, but when Darksaint is that straight on, Scarecrow can make that save, and he'll take it the other way. Great start with the phase decal. As Darksaint, he was so straight on with that shot that Scarecrow really didn't have much of an angle to have to cut down. And that shot was just straight at him. Darksaint now down early. He scored for his last game. But with Scarecrow in this one, trying to make this one out of Darksaint's reach. And Scarecrow, he loves to dominate these games. He loves to score as many goals as he can. And he's going to beat out Darksaint there. Darksaint went for a demo as his last-ditch effort, and he could not connect. Scarecrow to score again. Because see, Darksaint, he didn't like that touch, and he went straight for Scarecrow. And unfortunately, he does not connect. Much to his chagrin. Another kickoff. Scarecrow has won this one. Scarecrow does sometimes have issues with kickoffs, but not in this series. Although Darksaint is going to get a breakaway from this. Scarecrow maybe a little bit too confident in his offensive ability. He put himself all the way to the back wall. And Darksaint has the whole field to work with to get that ball in the net. Scarecrow. Well, sure, he's up by a goal. He has to be smart in his play. He has to be able to not go for too many crazy risky plays, because Darksaint can come back. Scarecrow. You're just gonna let Darksaint have this. Darksaint. Get around Scarecrow. He's gonna go for the demo. Oh, Darksaint! A bit of a change up here from him. You know he likes to control, he likes to flick, but this time he sees Scarecrow waiting for it, and he decides to remove him from the field. This game is tied up before anybody knew it happened. I can't speak. And he's going for a delayed kickoff. Darksaint, and if it will win this 50, we'll get the aerial play. Scarecrow getting back, but back fast enough. Darksaint has the boost and the ball. Scarecrow just able to get back in time. And pinch it away he does. Darksaint, and that boost looking so tasty for Scarecrow. He's going to take it himself. Now going after Darksaint. He does not connect. Darksaint will get boost. And Scarecrow, on the other side, doesn't have much left to him. Oh, but he dribbles on Darksaint. My goodness, Scarecrow. Left to right, back to the left. Absolutely dribbling Darksaint away from his net. Great play from Scarecrow. Darksaint never saw it coming. Scarecrow, now that he's back in the lead, allowing Darksaint to get very little. This one, trying to get through Darksaint, can't do so. Hello, End. How you doing? We got a 1v1 here. It's Darksaint on the Cathedral side versus Radiance, Lyra, Scarecrow in his last ever competitive Rocket League match. And so far, Scarecrow is now finding himself tied up. Darksaint scores. Scarecrow going straight towards his net. You want to go at an angle when you shadow defend, just so that you can hit it to the corners. But obviously with Scarecrow having to get back so quick, having to rush himself, he really didn't have much to work with. Darksaint once again going with the delayed kickoff. It hasn't worked for him, but I do applaud the effort. Darksaint's been really good at keeping possession. Well, as I say that, he throws this ball away. Scarecrow to hit it back, but he has very little boost. You saw him miss the mid boost. Darksaint using every single little bit of it to try to go for that demo. Scarecrow wave dashing his way back, and he will not be able to beat out Darksaint. Scarecrow is over-aggressed again. And I've said that, and the last time we saw him play, I have said that he does like to play super aggressive. This is a worry for him, though. He needs to be able to hold himself back a little bit further. Yeah, it is a good matchup. It's the first seed versus the second seed. In a 1v1. It's tier 5, by the way. This is about Diamond 1. I was trying to take advantage of Darksaint there. Darksaint went for boost. You can take that boost as well. Weak shot from Scarecrow. Lobbed away by Darksaint. Darksaint with possession. Scarecrow to take that boost. And they put in an early challenge, but Darksaint still wins it. It's going in front of the net. Scarecrow to flick it away. Has to avoid Darksaint as well. And Darksaint's giving him space. Scarecrow will use it to get a long clear. Darksaint waiting to get his turn. Now he's chased by Scarecrow. Can get it back. Darksaint holding a lot of possession. With this shot under Scarecrow. Scarecrow, an uncharacteristic whiff from him there. He had no pressure on him. He really didn't have to jump for that either. That was going right towards his post. He could have very easily stayed on the ground and kept him and made that clear. Some strange whiffs from Scarecrow. And now he's going for the delayed kickoff. My goodness, it's like back and forth here. The delayed kickoff has not worked. Scarecrow needs to get back to net. Darksaint's just going to shoot and score. And Scarecrow here, starting to lose his grip on this game. You can see he goes for the boost, and then he delays his time to get back. You need to be in the net at all times here against Darksaint. He's just not going to miss these shots when he's given them. Time to get back for Scarecrow. But Darksaint will win on a delayed kickoff. Surprised they haven't learned it yet. Oh my goodness, Darksaint, no way. He just broke Scarecrow's ankles. This game was tied. Darksaint has taken full control. Scarecrow, a strange performance from him to say the least. He's been playing... he's been getting beaten out by Darksaint. Darksaint's been able to adapt to his plays. Scarecrow sits back very far, and then when he does play up, he plays up super high. He needs to be able to change it up here for Scarecrow, because Darksaint is reading him. Darksaint in front of the net. Good shot from him as well. Able to take it early. Scarecrow, he needs to stop this momentum before it gets out of hand. And he did make a card change before this game. I wonder if he's going to blame that. He could blame the card change. I know that there's a lot of players that do that. Maybe he's one of them. I don't know. He didn't strike me as one when I chatted with him. But he might be. Oh, he's going to get a kickoff goal. That is one way to get your momentum back a little bit. Straight on the kickoff. Just doesn't go for any side. He just goes for the win. And that will be enough to beat out Darksaint. Darksaint, there we go. That's an amazing kickoff from Darksaint. Not trying to hit the ball first. He's going to air dribble. This should be a goal. No, Scarecrow in the way. And now Scarecrow taking the Darksaint boost. This shot, weak. But Darksaint hits it towards his net. Off the post. Oh, the other way. Scarecrow trying to chase him down. No boost. Nothing to get there from that touch as well. And Darksaint should not miss this. He does. My goodness, Scarecrow gets back in time. But Scarecrow, that's so much time off the clock. Not much you can do against Darksaint anymore. Darksaint, this is his game. He's won it already. And he's going to add another one. Scarecrow, it just seems like that pace of play has stopped. His offense has halted his production. And Darksaint's been able to take advantage of him when he doesn't play as aggressively as he does. Or even when he does play aggressively, Darksaint still takes advantage. Scarecrow needs to make a couple changes here. Getting into the next game. And so far in this series, the person who scored first has not won. An interesting statistic. Usually, it's the other way around in ones. Usually the person who scores first does win, but not this time. Darksaint, he's gonna probably do what Scarecrow did to him. Add another one. And he does. 10-4. And for the first time in the playoff bracket, Scarecrow has dropped the game. I see no way for him to get back now. 17 seconds, it's almost impossible for him to get back. He'd have to have a lot of favorable kickoffs. This game definitely has shifted momentum. Darksaint, another delayed kickoff. I'm surprised Scarecrow hasn't caught onto it just yet. That Darksaint's going for this almost every single time. Because he's winning now with these delayed kickoffs. And Scarecrow hasn't had to make that many adaptations in this season, but he's going to have to make one here against Darksaint. How well can he change his playstyle to the pace that Darksaint's bringing against him? And there we go, another delayed kickoff. But Scarecrow isn't winning the delayed kickoff game. He needs to be able to know how to... He just needs to be able to beat out Darksaint, I think, on a lot of these kickoffs. Instead of trying to hit the ball straight, instead go for the corners. But right now for him, he's going to have to use some time to think about that. Darksaint takes a win for the Cathedral team. And it's tied 1-1. As I'm going to make sure to get that edited for you guys. There we go. Both these players are undefeated, so they're going to have to face adversity. Let's get ourselves into the next game. The Scarecrow just kind of lost it there. Darksaint took advantage of a lot of his plays at the end there. And he's going to have to be able to adapt to that here. He has changed back to his Phoenix, so we're going to see if that makes any differences. Scarecrow just missed the kickoff. He has not been able to figure out what Darksaint's doing on his kickoff. I'm surprised. But a complete miss here from Scarecrow. He knows what Darksaint's pulling against him, and yet he still can't react to it. This is very strange. It seems like Scarecrow's having difficulties being able to change his playstyle, but he has to. There's no way he doesn't. He wins this without doing that. Has to be able to change to Dark Saint a little bit. It may just be playing just a little bit different. Maybe he's scoring at a different time. Taking the boost there, not the right decision. Dark Saint will score. Scarecrow, another error. And this is very strange from Scarecrow, a player known to be very consistent, making some very strange errors. But it seems like now that it's happened, we've seen it happen before from Scarecrow, where he makes a ton of errors. But Dark Saint's been someone who's been able to take advantage of that. Scarecrow wins this kickoff. He has boost too. Has to be able to get through Dark Saint. Dark Saint's gonna take that himself. Yeah, maybe he got into his head. You're not wrong. Maybe he did. Scarecrow, though, after game 1 was so dominant from him, it has been Dark Saint to win it. And Scarecrow needs to find ways to beat him. Dark Saint to clear. But yeah, I mean, Dark Saint has definitely been controlling this. Scarecrow, a player who many would predict to win this, has had a lot of difficulties adapting to Dark Saint. And that is one of the problems with being so dominant as a player. It's tough to make those changes when you do need to make them. And he has to make them here. Dark Saint living very comfortably. He made his adaptations after game 1. Scarecrow now needs to make his. I don't know, an interesting 50-50. That's going to not go in, but Scarecrow could definitely put up a follow-up. Off the post, Dark Saint's flying. And Dark Saint has very low boost. He's going to pick up that corner. Scarecrow. Seems like he's trying to pick up the pace of play. Flicking it. That's over the bar. Too close for a flick. Gonna have to hit it back to his corner. It's not going to bounce favorably for him. And Dark Saint... Ooh, that probably should have been a goal for Dark Saint. Scarecrow's going to take it the other way. Can't miss shots at this rank. Especially when the net's open like that. And he went all in for the shot here, Dark Saint, but he did not make it. This has been an interesting game so far. 3 goals, we've only just about 2 minutes in. For players who score so much, this is a bit of a change-up. Scarecrow now going through Dark Saint. It seems like maybe he's learned this delayed kickoff? I really don't know. It seems like he tried to do the same thing last time. What a shot from Scarecrow. I'm talking about this delayed kickoff, and Scarecrow's able to take advantage of Dark Saint here. Dark Saint went to the back wall, and Scarecrow, he went extremely low, knowing that's a tough place for Dark Saint to get the save. Great placement from the Radiance player. This game is tied up. Yeah, it's not going to be easy for either of these players. Anyways, Gumbastic, you've made a literal paragraph here. My goodness. Oh, and Scarecrow's going to score. Gumbastic is bringing in like a paragraph here. I do love you guys thinking about the playstyles and stuff. I love that. So keep it going, guys. Hello, Slepless, you're back. Yeah, game 1 went to Scarecrow. Game 2 went to Dark Saint. Game 3 currently in favor of Scarecrow, but it's been really close, and Dark Saint has been able to take advantage of a lot of the errors that Scarecrow has made. Scarecrow towards the side. Dark Saint, not the touch he wants. Scarecrow's going to take that for free. Dark Saint here, starting to get a little bit of pressure against him here. And the focus and the pace of play can shift so wildly in a 1v1 because there are only 2 players, and if you are not playing up to your level, then it's going to be a very long day. And these delayed kickoffs from him, seems like Scarecrow may have been able to read them. Going for the ball though. Needs to take the boost, Scarecrow, and he does. He's gonna leave that mid boost though. Should be able to be picked up by Dark Saint on Cathedral. Scarecrow to flick it away. Oh, and Dark Saint, he went for the boost. Scarecrow knows that. And I believe Dark Saint was going for the demo at the exact same time. But when he didn't make contact, well, there's nothing he can do here. The ball is always going to be faster than the player in this situation. And I must say, this has been a very intricate 1v1. Dark Saint destroys the kickoff. Scarecrow needs to shoot it to the sides. He cannot shoot it straight on Dark Saint, because that's what Dark Saint wants. For Scarecrow, he's trying to bully his way through Darksaint, but he has to shoot to the sides here because he knows what Darksaint's pulling against him. He needs to be able to hit the corner of the ball and hit it around to Darksaint, because then Darksaint's going to be left flat-footed. So he's going straight on it, which just... It may not work for him every single time he tries it. So that's been the first kickoff goal for Darksaint this game, so... We'll see if it maybe persists. This bounce is not going to favor Darksaint. Scarecrow barely got to that. And he's going to get the demo at the same time. 3 seconds now to wait. And Scarecrow using all of it to get up to this and put it in. I was a little worried there for Scarecrow. Because he took that demo. And then it took him a while to get his shot going. He gets it just in time to tuck it under Darksaint. Darksaint was a very good play from Darksaint, though, to not give up. So many players just stopped playing after the demo. But he fought for that one. He really fought to keep that one out. Darksaint should score this. Scarecrow's going for the boost. And you wonder what's happening right now with Scarecrow. An odd play, to say the least. He still... It feels like he doesn't have respect for Darksaint, and Darksaint's going to score from that. Scarecrow needs to have respect for Darksaint's ability to score at every single given moment that he has the ball. Scarecrow to win this one out. Scarecrow's missed the boost, so that will give Darksaint some more time to dribble this one away. Scarecrow back. He's giving a lot of space to Darksaint. Darksaint's waiting. And he's going to go for a demo. Scarecrow has to watch out for Darksaint. Darksaint used all his boost. Still going after Scarecrow is Darksaint. He really won't give up. Darksaint. Now he's going after Scarecrow. Sorry, Scarecrow's going after Darksaint. My goodness. Maybe a bit unnecessary there from Scarecrow, but he went for it. Maybe Darksaint really is living in his head, who knows. It seems like Scarecrow currently enjoying that. Now that he's up 2 goals. Letting Darksaint... Oh my goodness, he is just absolutely destroying Darksaint now. Scarecrow, and what made this play work so well is the fact that he hid behind the ball. Darksaint can't see his name tag, and so he has to assume Scarecrow's challenging him. Whether Scarecrow knew it or not, he played that absolutely perfectly against Darksaint. There's nothing Darksaint can see, and so he has to assume Scarecrow's challenging. Darksaint in front for himself. He'll get a goal here. 34 seconds remaining, still enough time for Darksaint to get back. And it's getting a bit tense here in this 1v1. Every game matters. Oops. I bet on that. I accidentally clicked the spectator chat button. Whoops. Scarecrow. Oh, he knows what Darksaint's going. He delayed that one himself as well. To go right through Darksaint. But now, has to get back. Or just challenge Darksaint as well. Trying to challenge him at every moment. Darksaint to go for a solo play. But he isn't liking that. He's going to have to retreat. And Scarecrow is going to lob the ball back. Final seconds for Darksaint. And Scarecrow, an early challenge. He's going to play ultra aggressive. Really put Darksaint awkward to end off this game. Pinched away by Darksaint. Scarecrow doesn't read it. But the pinch was a little too strong. And for Darksaint, that will mean he loses this game. But only by a single goal. It's still really close in this 1v1. Scarecrow, he likes to dominate players, but he is not getting that this series. Darksaint seems like he is knocking on the door. Will anybody break through in this 1v1? There's no clear victor right now, although Scarecrow is up in the series. It's been very close for both these players. You really can't differentiate them that much. None of them have been able to really put the other stuck on defense. Game 4. And for Scarecrow, if he wins this, the series really is in his hands. But that's the thing. It is not easy for him to beat Darksaint. He's putting in a lot of effort to take him down in these games, and he really has to focus every single game, one at a time. Darksaint delays his kickoff. Oh, and it's gonna bounce awkwardly for him. It's a really high bounce. And Scarecrow will love that. Scarecrow. Oh, he just shoots this one. Darksaint didn't expect it. And what he didn't expect was a straight shot from Scarecrow. Not controlling it. Not going for a flick, not going for a demo. No, just a straight shot. Darksaint didn't expect it. And he didn't expect the shot from Scarecrow to go in. And yes, these tiers are based off of your off of the rank that you are in this playlist. So both these players are currently Diamond 1 and 1s. If that helps you. Or maybe they're Platinum, I don't know. They could be. Although I doubt that with how well they're playing. Darksaint, watch out for the demo from Scarecrow. Scarecrow. Oh, a bounce shot! Oh, Scarecrow! Darksaint can't read that. And it's Scarecrow to shoot a great shot again. And Darksaint... he didn't expect that shot to have so much power. Scarecrow's definitely surprising him. And with these plays from Scarecrow, he's trying to separate himself, but... Darksaint still can fight back. No lead is safe in ones. You really have to fight to keep it. Darksaint to miss this one. Scarecrow's going to take that boost, and Darksaint now has to get back. Taking the corner as well. Scarecrow can wait on it, but this is where Scarecrow doesn't play super well. And that's why he has to know when to not challenge. Because when he plays on the wall like that, that's a very easy play for Darksaint to make. And Darksaint, as long as he keeps drawing Scarecrow into towards the back wall, he will score. Scarecrow has not been able to learn yet just how good the 50-50s are from Darksaint. As Darksaint's gone back to a more standard kickoff, I would say. Scarecrow bumping out Darksaint. He has no boost. He can't get a shot there. Has the ball. He also has Darksaint barreling down on him. Late challenge from Scarecrow will give Darksaint possession. And he's gonna go for a solo play. No, no, he is retreating as soon as he goes up for that. Oh, Scarecrow with a whiff. He's instead gonna bump Darksaint. I don't know if that would be a lot helpful, but seems like it stopped Darksaint just enough because he misses this shot. Scarecrow. You can see he's not comfortable right now. He doesn't have a lot of boost. And Darksaint knows that. He's been taking a lot of it. Scarecrow, this is to the back wall. Makes the save, but that means he's going to have his boost stolen from him. Scarecrow has nothing in the tank. Darksaint going to aerial his way towards the net, but he has nothing. Scarecrow, ultra aggressive challenge. A strong defensive play from Scarecrow, but he really doesn't want to be here. He has to break out. And Darksaint finally gives him space. Scarecrow, he shoots! He catches Darksaint at the perfect opportunity! And that's gonna be a goal. Again, Darksaint doesn't expect these early shots from Scarecrow. And you can see, he turns at the absolute worst time to Scarecrow to shoot that. Interesting play, I must say that Scarecrow's just been shooting this game. They have not been beautiful shots, but he catches Darksaint at the absolute worst possibilities when Darksaint has his back turned. Scarecrow once again on the wall. Oh, but he dribbles around Darksaint. That's going to be another goal for him. And he's trying to make this game one-sided. He's doing pretty well at this so far, but it's only 3 goals difference. Darksaint, if he can regain... this will be a real close game once again. Man, I said a game a lot there. You see them both hesitating there to go for it. He knows Darksaint's going to make that kickoff change. Oh my goodness, Darksaint. Don't own goal. Oh, but he does get demoed from Scarecrow. And it's an open net for Scarecrow. No, he can't get through Darksaint. He tried to hesitate his shot. And Darksaint will miss that one. His shooting has had issues. It had issues in Game 1. Having issues here. Game 4. Scarecrow going after Darksaint again. Scarecrow has not been afraid to demo him. Darksaint has no boost. Just gonna clear it away. And Scarecrow will have some time, but not that much time. Darksaint, it does not respect him. And Scarecrow, it didn't respect Darksaint's shot either. Darksaint notices Scarecrow's not challenging. He's going to put that one in the net. And this series has not been high scoring in these games, and so every goal that comes by is going to be a huge shift. Scarecrow almost got fooled by that Darksaint kickoff. You see, he went straight on again. He's trying to air dribble it through. Nah, but Dark Saint is there. Scarecrow. Mixing in a solo player too. He's gonna go for this aerial. In front with a 50-50. Dark Saint has nothing. He has to hit this to the sidewall. Has to get his boost. And it looks like he will be controlling this. But Scarecrow is there. He flips off though. Not the right decision from Scarecrow. But he does recover. And Dark Saint has Zevo boost. Now, Scarecrow, I don't know if he knew that, but he still scores. Dark Saint used all his boost to go for that. Late in this series, you can't blame him for putting in more risky challenges. And Scarecrow will score from them, but you can't blame Dark Saint for playing a bit risky. Kind of makes sense. It makes sense. I would do it the same thing if I was in his position. Although he does have a minute remaining to get some goals. Scarecrow? Was he going for a demo there? And a lot of space for Dark Saint. Now Dark Saint trying to demo on Scarecrow. Scarecrow read that. He's been demoed before in this series. It seems like he has learned about these demos from Dark Saint. And he's not getting fooled by them. That's like the second time this game that Dark Saint has gone for that play. And it's the second time it hasn't worked. Scarecrow gonna dribble his way through Dark Saint. He keeps doing this. And it's not a fluke if Scarecrow continues to dribble around his defender. Look at this. Again, this left to right shift. It seems so simple in process, but it really does catch a lot of 1v1 players off. As you just chip it right by them. Scarecrow trying to regain that mojo that he had in game 1. This shot, well off. Dark Saint was actually in the right position for it, surprisingly. And he's gonna go in front, looking for a Doomsday Dish. And he's just gonna clear it by Scarecrow. Make the boost at the same time. And resets. Scarecrow, waiting for it, will make the save. And it will bump Dark Saint into the demo. My goodness, no way! Dark Saint! Oh, he hits the post as well! Dark Saint had a very fortunate doink there to get over Scarecrow, but he misses it. And Scarecrow, that shot saved by Dark Saint. Dark Saint now down to his last life. Scarecrow up 3-1. Scarecrow, you see, it seems so close to him. So close for him to win this series. He just needs to take one more game. Game 5 is very important here. Dark Saint now needs to start to move that possession and that momentum in his favor. Because right now, Radiance, Lyra, Scarecrow, he is holding that himself. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I accidentally had my controller laying on my knee, and it must have accidentally pressed that button. Whoops. Game 5, we saw Scarecrow take the game himself, that last game himself, but now in this one, can he repeat that against the formidable Dark Saint, who has been playing very well against a Scarecrow, but now he's down. Scarecrow trying to take it against Dark Saint. That shot almost goes in. Dark Saint watching out for Scarecrow, and he takes it. Great control from Dark Saint. My goodness, he takes it, and he controls it so well there. And Scarecrow, that demo was very obvious to Dark Saint to see, and he controls this one all the way. As Scarecrow does have some ping issues. We'll see what happened over there for him, but it's fixed himself. Okay, I'm happy that it did. Scarecrow now down by 1 in this game. I said it a lot of times. Usually who scores first in a 1v1 is the one who's able to win it. But for both of these, it'll be very difficult. Scarecrow, again, he is not scared of putting in aggressive challenges. And that can sometimes hurt him. Like there, he put a challenge in the corner, and Dark Saint will win it. Now Dark Saint has boost. He has the ball as well, as soon as Scarecrow clears it. Scarecrow has nothing. Dark Saint's shot is good. Scarecrow on the line. Jumping in front, but can't beat out Dark Saint. Scarecrow is sitting in the middle of his net. He gave Dark Saint free range to shoot wherever he wants. Dark Saint shot straight at Scarecrow. Scarecrow down by 2. Dark Saint now trying to take this game himself. This series has been pretty back and forth. But I mean, Scarecrow is leading by just a little bit, but he is playing ultra aggressive so far. Needs to hold himself here a little bit more accountable. Scarecrow, this shot, trying to hold Darksaint accountable on his defense. And that worked pretty well for him last game. Oh, he's not confident on that aerial. Darksaint's going to destroy him on it. And the shot is his. Darksaint to save. Sorry, Scarecrow to save. Scarecrow take it the other way and score. Darksaint put in an aggressive shot. He didn't think Scarecrow would have it. And Scarecrow did. Scarecrow waited on the shot. And he made the save. Now he's trying to take it the other way back. He's cut that lead in half from, by Darksaint, so... Now he only has one away from getting himself back into this and tying it up. Making it anybody's game. Darksaint delays his kickoff. Scarecrow! Not the first time that delayed kickoff has worked against him. And it probably won't be the last either. I've talked a lot about Scarecrow's kickoffs. I've talked about a lot about it this series. Darksaint is still doing the same thing, and it's still working for him. He's not going to change what works for him. Does it again? Oh, and Scarecrow this time to do the delay. It seems like they're playing a game of just who goes first. Darksaint. This will be dropped down for Scarecrow, and he wins that aerial in front of the net, and he misses. Scarecrow had a lot more time, and he turns the wrong way. Chasing down Darksaint, trying to take the boost at the same time. Darksaint has nothing, and Scarecrow, he misses it again. 2 open net misses. You really couldn't have been asked for an easier shot if you're a Scarecrow. He still has the ball, and Darksaint's in a real awkward situation. But Scarecrow, he's missed the 2 opportunities that was given to him. And that's going to make this comeback that he wants a lot more difficult. Same goes for that clear. Darksaint wasn't challenging him. Scarecrow panicked on that touch. Radiance Lyra. Scarecrow finding himself down. We might be going to a 6th game. Darksaint is living right now comfortably because it seems like he's once again taking advantage of Scarecrow. If those mistakes, Scarecrow shooting is also not there. He's scored 1 goal this game. Not enough to win a 1v1, especially not for Scarecrow. A person, again, who averages more than 8 goals a game. He is going to get a second here, though. That's a mistake from Darksaint. That Scarecrow will not leave unpunished. Scarecrow definitely given a bit of a free goal there from Darksaint. He'll take any goal he can get. He's down, so he really needs to take that lead back. Trying to win this kickoff. Scarecrow is going to bounce off the corner for him. And that shot saved away by Darksaint, who's guarding the nets. And Scarecrow's going to hit it back. I do like that he hits this thing back. He keeps possession. And it actually plays really well to his play style as well. Forcing Darksaint to have to really play aggressive. Something that Darksaint, while he hasn't had any real crazy mistakes on it, it can't hurt him. Scarecrow. The shot he wanted. Dribbles away around Darksaint. This shot is good. It's off the crossbar. And Darksaint's bumped away. Scarecrow still winning the ball. Darksaint went for him. Scarecrow definitely didn't see that demo coming, but Darksaint couldn't beat him. And Scarecrow's going to score a couple 50-50s. Well, favor Scarecrow. He had more boost. He had more momentum. He had a lot more of everything. Darksaint, it was a losing battle here. And he was just not able to recover in time to beat out Scarecrow. Scarecrow had so much boost to use. And Darksaint, I bet he's going to go for a delayed kickoff here. Let's see if he does. No, he doesn't. He goes straight on the kickoff. No crazy changes. Yeah, he has changed up his kickoff, which, I really like that. These guys are able to... The Darksaint's, been able to play really good at adapting and changing up his playstyle when he feels like it. It really does work for him so well. Makes him harder to read. Scarecrow has boost. On the nets. Oh, it's not very strong. Darksaint will not have an issue, but he's demoed away. Scarecrow loves these retaliatory demos. He knows he's been demoed a couple times by Darksaint. We know he's been demoed a couple times by Darksaint, and he is happy with to allow that to happen. He's going for a bounce dribble. He is straight on the net, though, so he has to be careful. Scarecrow! My goodness! Left to right again. And I laughed at that because I did not expect that. My goodness. As simple as you like it, I guess. For Scarecrow, he's not doing anything crazy. He's not going for demos. Darksaint in that situation, he's gone for a couple of demos, but Scarecrow just shot. Darksaint, really just had to see that ball go in the back of his net. Scarecrow now, it's tied up. He had to make a pretty crazy comeback middle of this game. Now he's trying to win it. Going side onto that ball in the 50-50 won't help him. Darksaint scores. Scarecrow here, he's not goal side, and that's why Darksaint wins that. This is a surprisingly close series. I knew it was going to be somewhat close, but man, every single game is not separated by much. There's not too many... Games 1 and 2 were pretty clear wins for both players, but after that, it really has been any teams to win. Oh, Darksaint has nothing. He has to get back in time. Scarecrow just has to shoot this one strong, and he does. Darksaint can't save it. Scarecrow, he's so close to the end of the series. He just needs to score once more and then play solid defense. Same goes for Darksaint. But Darksaint, he has a lot more work to do. If he wins this game, he still has to win 2 more. A tough thing to do against the Scarecrow that can play so consistently, can play so brutally. And Scarecrow, he wins the kickoff. Has boost as well. And he doesn't beat out Darksaint. He didn't have control of that ball. Darksaint to clear. Darksaint with a little bit of boost. A flick! Saved by Scarecrow. Darksaint going to get the demo. But Scarecrow, that is open in front of him. But no power there. Darksaint, keep it up. Scarecrow wants to have it drop. We will go to an overtime. One more goal could send Scarecrow on top of the world. For Darksaint, just to stay alive. No one took that mid boost. Darksaint to put it upfield. Scarecrow nervous on the defense. This shot, good, but it's not strong. Scarecrow wins it, takes the boost from Darksaint. Darksaint hitting it back towards his own blue half. He's going to take a lot of boost here, just to prevent Scarecrow from challenging aggressively. Doesn't have control of this ball. Dribbles it away. Scarecrow, can he play clutch? Clutch offense, clutch defense. Scarecrow is not going to over-aggress anymore. And neither will Darksaint. Scarecrow hitting towards the sidewall. And a solo play from Scarecrow. And it may have worked for him in front of the net. Darksaint can't get it to get through his defense, but he can get those 50-50s to beat out Scarecrow. And he's not challenging this. Scarecrow happy to take his chance. Going mid, and he's going to be first. But Darksaint does read it. Darksaint now getting bumped away. Scarecrow, net is open in front of him. Shot is good. It's Scarecrow to win it. Over a whole minute in overtime. And Scarecrow, that goal, that bump, will win the championship. Scarecrow had to play perfect Rocket League to take out Darksaint. He does it himself. 10-0 season. No losses. A perfect end to your Rocket League career. Scarecrow, celebratory now. And I talked a lot about Scarecrow. And to Cathedral Darksaint's credits, he played perfectly around Scarecrow. But my goodness, Scarecrow, the tenacity to always come back. He was, at one point in this game, he was down by 3 goals. And he didn't give up. A close overtime to end it, guys. What a way to end the series. Just a great storyline for him. And I'm sure that he's going to be very happy now that he gets to go into the interview room. We're going to be getting an interview with him. Give us a minute, though, give me a minute to set it all up. Hello, Villager, as well. Nice to see you. We got so many 1v1 players. We got Barrett, we got Villager, we got Scarecrow, we got Darksaint. We got all the 1v1 players here. Hey, everybody, welcome back. And join us here for an interview. I talked about it, I teased it before the series. Now he's here. Welcome, Scarecrow. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, man. What an end, a great end to your illustrious career playing for Radiance. I'm sure you couldn't have asked for any better of a season, a 10-0 season. You only lost 3 games in its entirety.
Yeah, I wanted to put on a good show for Radiance in my final season.
Yeah, but I mean, this was definitely I assume this is one of the toughest games you've had so far because Dark Saint really made you earn it. He took a game on you convincingly, and every single game was so close. Did you have any doubts in your ability at any point in the series? Even if you won, they were all so close. You must have had doubted yourself at some point.
I mean, game 2, Dark Saint really brought the fire after game 1. Understandable. And he was really giving me a run, and I had to figure out what I had to adjust to be able to win out the series.
Yeah, and you're able to work around that, obviously, taking the win. But let's take me through that overtime. How do you feel? What are you feeling in that overtime? I'm sure there's a lot of emotions there, knowing that you could win it with one more shot.
There definitely was. I did know that he wasn't going to win the series if he scored that, so I just kind of kept calm and played my game, waited for an opening or a mistake, and capitalized on it.
Yeah, you got it, man. Hey, and what do you think was like your biggest asset this series? You had a lot. You have a lot of great things going for you. You're averaging over 8 goals a game. We know you love to play aggressive with those demos. You have a really good. You are really solid on defense. What do you think was your biggest asset that series that got you the win?
I think my biggest asset was after playing with all of the Radiance players, I'm able to adapt no matter what playstyle I'm going up against. And I think that truly helped me adapt to Dark Saint. As he was adapting, I was able to adapt to counter constantly. Definitely don't want to take any sunlight away from him. He's a hell of a player.
Yeah, I was talking a lot about how it definitely seemed like Dark Saint was making a ton of changes to work around you, and you just kept kind of playing a lot of similar similarities to your usual playstyle. You just kept playing the same thing over and over again, and you're able to break him down. And now you've won, and now obviously we have to talk about your retirement from competitive Rocket League. Again, is there anything you want to say about that now going into your future?
It's been a hell of a ride. I really want to thank Radiance for letting me play under their tag for the couple of circuits that I did. I'm glad I could bring a win to Radiance while playing under their tag. And I want to thank all the friends I've made along the way, like Slepless, Flip Out, even Sky, Radiance org as a whole, even you, Sporty. I appreciate everything you guys have done for me. Unfortunately, it is time for me to move on, though. So again, thank you everybody for everything you guys have done for me, but it's time for me to move on to bigger and better pastures.
Yeah, obviously, if any of you guys do want to catch up with Scarecrow, you'll still be in the Radiance Discord server, correct? Right? You're not. I
Yeah,
don't think
absolutely.
you're. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think you're gonna be. I don't remember you saying anything about leaving. So again, if any of you want to catch up with him, yeah, he's always there for you guys. He's a fun person, I'm sure. I mean, I've talked to them a couple times, but but of course it's a win to end of your season. Again, before you do announce your retirement, is there anybody you want to shout out? Shout out for the entirety of your career now that it's over.
Definitely all of Radiance, Flip Out, Gyatz, Raheen, you guys were amazing while I was on Draco, Specky War, MP, Fire, even Mega Kiru. They were phenomenal people while I was the captain of Lyra. Sky, Will, Serial, all amazing people in Radiance that helped me learn a little bit of the ropes. And of course, you, Sporty, after casting like what, 8 or 9 of my games now?
Which ones would that be? I think I've only casted like 4 of them. I think you're giving me a little too much credit. Because I know I casted
Maybe.
I know I casted 2 for Lyra. And I casted 2 of your 1v1s, I believe. So I think you're giving me a little too much credit.
Yeah, I forget you had unfortunate circumstances with the Deludo thing.
Yeah. It's all fixed now. Computer is still terrible, but at least I can stream.
Just happy I could bring a W home for Radiance, and happy I got to end my career off on an undefeated season.
Oh yeah, you're right. The show matches. You had 2 show matches, so it's like 6 matches.
Yeah.
So it's actually 6. So it's like I think it's 6 so far in the last IGL season. That's impressive. Again, a great a great season, a great career, a great win to end it all off. Another trophy under the name of Radiance Esports. And I want to wish you the best on your retirement, man. I know you got big things in your future. I know you got other things that you're gonna absolutely. I know you have other games that you are definitely focusing on playing competitively in, and I'm sure that you will find some great success in it.
Thank you so much.
Of course, man. And again, man, it's been an absolute wonder casting you.
Thank you so much.
What a send off for Radiant Scarecrow to end off his career 10-0. You couldn't have asked for a better storyline. Well, our next series is going to come up very soon. It will be at 9:30. It will be between the Seamen and No Hank Just Boys. So there's going to be a long break. Unless you guys have something that you want me to do, like a 1v1. We're going to be taking a long break here before our next series starts. I'll probably be eating some dinner at that same time. We'll be back up at around in about 20 minutes. So don't leave, guys, if you are interested in that next match. I promise you guys, it'll be an absolute banger. I know I've seen No Hank Just Boys play, and I promise you guys, I'm sure that the Seamen are going to give them a good run for the money. I'm sure it's going to be a great series. I'm super excited for it. I hopefully you guys are as well. But I'll see you guys in about 20 minutes. Of course, everybody, make sure to be there when it does happen if you can, because I'm sure you guys would love to see it. It'll probably be my last Indie Gaming League casted match of this season, so of the circuit. So it'll be a great way to end it. Oh, hello, NC. Yeah, by the way, that's NC. He watches all the matches. And I still haven't learned, NC. You're Hank, right? You're not like you're Hank, right? I'm pretty sure you said that before. You are Hank. So yeah, you can trust the guy who was kicked off the team. No, you're not Hank. Gosh, who is Hank? Well, anyways, you're a big fan. Which one is Hank then online? I know it. Oh wait, he's Rupus. He's Rupus. Hank is Rupus. Oh, I got it. Hank is Rupus. I forgot. I'm pretty sure Hank is Rupus. Or Raupus, however you pronounce it. Yeah, it's Rupus. I was like, wait a second, I know who it is. He messaged me before. Anyways, I'm gonna go off and eat. I'll be back in like 20 minutes. Enjoy the ambient sound of a ticking clock. If you want me to do something, let me know. I'll still be at my computer. Welcome back, everybody. We have one more series tonight, and it's a big one. It's a doozy. No Rank Just Boys versus Seamen. The Seamen, actually. Excuse me. It's going to be the last series of the night. It's going to be a big one, too, because whenever this takes the trophy, we've been only casting finals, and that's not like me trying to find just like finals matches. I've just been handed only finals matches to do, and I'm happy for that. I don't mind. I love casting finals. I love finals matches. I love good matches. And we got a good one here. We just saw Radiance, Lyra, Scarecrow take down CATHEDRAL 4-1. Now I know Hank Just Boys. We know the mechanics they have. They've had such a great run. Now they play against the Seamen. And we've seen No Hank Just Boys on the stream before. Again, their run has been absolutely tremendous, but they still have one more team to beat if they want to take the final trophy. And for the Seamen, I know they're going to be very keen to stopping that. They've made it very far. So why not go one more? They came in as an nice seed, immediately taking down Showtime Jr. And then having the guts to take down Radiance and ETS Atlas as well. They've gone to very close games. A game 7, in fact, in the semifinals. Whereas No Hank Just Boys on the other side have had a pretty chill series, a pretty chill season. 3-1, 3-0, 4-1, and now they play here. So it's been a playoff bracket that No Hank Just Boys have not had to worry too much about. They have had a pretty good run as, in fact, I've been doing the whole playoff bracket for them. Actually, wait a second. I don't think I did ETS. I don't think I did the one that they did against Falling Sky Clips. No, I did not do the one where they played against the Clips. I think I had computer issues that day, which is sad. But we get to see them in the finals. And we'll see what they got here to take down the Seamen, or at least fail trying. Seamen on the other side. Sure that they are going to have their own word. They want to say something about this. Here it comes. The prediction poll is going to come up. There you go. Vote on who you think will win. For the last time tonight, and maybe even for this IGL circuit on the stream. Vote for who you think will take this series. I'm really interested in what these teams get brought, and stat-wise, No Hank Just Boys are an offensive masterclass. They're averaging 5.3 goals per game, with 0 and Prep Drink being pretty well split. 0 averaging 3 goals, Prep Drink with 2.3. And then for Seamen, they're averaging about 2.5 goals a game, with that being evenly split between Micah Tychus, Nutter Butter, and Gustavo. Saves are very even. Assists, though, No Hank Just Boys assists almost triple the amount that Seamen do, so that could be a huge difference maker. Obviously, now that we've gotten this far, who knows? Seamen have had to play Radiant Sweeps before. They went 3-1. When No Hank Just Boys played them, they swept them. And in fact, they played each other in week 6 of the Indie Gaming League, of this Indie Gaming League circuit. And they took down Seamen in a sweep. Now Seamen want the revenge. And I wouldn't blame them for it either. They have had a couple losses. No Hank Just Boys lost to Bologna Sandwich. Interesting. I love the team names, gosh. I love these team names so much. That team lost to ETS Atlas. And ETS Atlas, as you can see, lost to Seamen. They're getting more confirmations from the players that they are joining the lobby. But on the side of Seamen, they've lost to 2 teams. Again, one of them was No Hank Just Boys, and the other one came to a double forfeit against Sauce. Sauce. Let's see how they went on the bracket. They were DQ'd. So a rough run for the Sauce, I must say. But we're here in the finals. And it is going to be a best of 7, as was the last series, as is all finals in the Indie Gaming League are going to be. And I'm making sure that all the teams are in. We're in. I think we might as well just start early, right? We could start early. I have no problem with doing that. And they're both in. Actually, you know, I'll ask if they want to start early. See if they want to start early. And get ourselves going a little bit earlier than... Man, that's a lot of early. A little bit earlier than we planned. Oh, hello, NC. Alright, they both say yes, so we'll get ourselves going. I do like your prediction there, NC4. Oh, no, Hank. You've been one of their biggest supporters, so I can see why you'd predict that. Well... One second, I'm gonna move their name, actually. The seaman name there. There we go. Now it fits the tag a little better. My talk boyish, I am my... His car is clean. Alright, Prep Drake. His yard was mowed. My goodness. Dude is doing the man job a lot better than I am. I'm lazy. Well, good for him, I guess. Getting his lawn mowed. Well, maybe we can add another win to today. If he, ow, I just banged my knuckles. If he can, take a win here. Sounds like he's been having a great day. Didn't do that, I lied. Oh. There we go. You mowed his lawn for him. Man, this is such a this team is so tight knit. They have so many close friends. I love this. I love that. I love that. I love stuff like this. Well, let's get ourselves going. Let's talk things sentimental. It's time for Rocket League. It's time for Carnage. This tier 2 2v2. We'll have the Seamen on the blue side. No Hang Just Boys on the orange. And what are the... And I wonder how these teams are going to do. I do like Goober. A great flick as well from him. As that saves away by Perp Drank. Your infielders, Micus Tychus to take advantage. And he'll score the first goal of the series. Seaman opts for a great start, taking advantage of a Perp Drank clear out to 0. Micus Tychus just intercepts. Did you get your prediction in? Here, I'll reset it for you, Vupus. I'll reset it for you, man. Don't worry. I know you really want to predict. Zevo. Got a passing field for Perp Drank. Perp Drank to put it a long way. Gonna bounce off the back wall. And Micus Tychus doesn't read this very well. Alright, Just Boys, waiting for his clear. Zero to put it back. We know this team, this Not Just Boys team, likes their mechanics. We've seen them play with it before, but Goober's just going to shoot that. That's a goal for them. Seaman now up by 2. And let's get that prediction going. Let's reset that prediction. There we go. There you go. Oh, none of them scored as well while we were doing that. That's nice. I love the talking. And Zero's shot's gonna be saved away by Goober. Micus Tychus towards the corner. He's gonna try to get demoed away by Zero. Perp Drank. And Zero's going to take this himself. Zero looking infield for Perp Drank. Speed not there yet. Micus Tychus to put it back. No Hank Just Boys, a long season now. For both these teams, I should say. Not just No Hank Just Boys, but we've seen them play so many times. It would be so disappointing for any of these teams to lose, but one of them has to. Zevo. A shot, straight shot on the net. Goober makes a save. It's off the back wall, and it's really awkward for Perp Drank and Micus Tychus to read. So far, for No Hank Just Boys, it's been missed opportunities on offense. The best way to describe it. They've been getting chances, but they haven't been able to score them. As Goober is going to put this shot away from the nets. Seaman trying to trying to fight back, get revenge on a team that beat them in the regular season. This one's read by Micus Tychus. Perp Drank's waiting for him. Micus behind him. Infield pass is option, but he's instead going to go for the Doomsday. Saved on the line by Zero. And Zero, that one tapped down the Perp Drank, but that's off the nets. Micus. Now he's going for his own. We'll just have to leave it 0 to shoot. And Goober, one touch, but Perpdrank is back. Perpdrank will score. And the pressure does finally get to him. 0. His shot just a little too much for Goober. He wasn't able to get the touch he wanted. And I do like you guys talking about Zevo's car. And, for No Anxious Boys, their first goal of the series. Took them a while to get it. Longer than they maybe have expected against this team, but they get it. They get it still. They can still add more. 0. Recovering, trying to challenge down Micus Tychus. Perpdrank can go through Goober, but Micus there. The net was actually open for him, but he wasn't able to put the shot on target. 0 off the ceiling. Cross for Perpdrank. Perpdrank doesn't make contact. 0 to come in. That one's towards the back wall. Goober to put it away. And now he could go for a solo play here. Flip reset? Not past the No Anxious Boys defenders. Perpdrank looks past one. Double infield. Zevo wasn't able to challenge it. It was too close to the nets. And now this one passed across. Perpdrank to score. No Anxious Boys. I didn't see this play developing perfectly, but what a pass from Zevo. Right from the corner, straight to Perpdrank. Perpdrank's nose has so much power on it. And now this game is tied. No Anxious Boys having to face a real challenge here with the Seamen. And yes, I do know the joke with this name. Micus Tychus to the back wall. 0 with a strong clear using the back wall. The bounce off the back wall as momentum. Goober over 1. Perpdrank coming in through towards the corner. Second touch is his. And now getting a dunk on Goober as well. Zevo. Micus Tychus to clear it back. He's like Johnny Boy. I think I remember you guys talking about Perpdrank's nose before. Goober challenged away by Zevo. Bump as well. Perpdrank. And Micus Tychus to challenge him. There we go. There's a dirty joke. I knew it was coming. Perpdrank to clear. And it's definitely a bit awkward here for Seamen. Perpdrank. Oh, going to get a second touch, but maybe he should have avoided that instead. Because now Zevo can't challenge. I got a pinch as well, but he doesn't have enough boost. Zevo going back, taking this corner in front of the net. It's dangerous. Zevo to clear it away. Zevo chase upfield. Perpdrank, one touch to himself, shot across the box. Saved away. We might see an overtime here in game 1. The end of regulation is near. Zevo to control. Maybe with a chance. One more for this team. In front. Goober to prevent it. Perpdrank, it's still up, but not for long. And game 1 will go to an overtime. A fascinating start to this all-important series. Zevo, a very high touch. He definitely didn't control it how he wanted to. But if there's no challenge, he gets another one. Chance in for Perpdrank off the back wall. Double tap flip reset. Saved on the line by Micus. Zevo to come on through. And that's a goal for No Anxious Boys. A goal that win game 1. Perpdrank going for a flip reset double tap. The chemistry is on point. Zevo to clean up. And No Anxious Boys will take game 1. It was close, but they did take it in the end. As it took them a while to, it definitely didn't make, it wasn't easy for them, but they were able to get it in the end. As for anybody wondering, the Goober player is Nutter Butter. I have a feeling someone's going to ask who that is. That is Nutter Butter. That Goober player is Nutter Butter. I believe it's Nutter Butter 15 is his name. Let me check. Yeah, no, Nutter Butter 135. Anyways, I'll stop talking about names and stuff. We're gonna call him Goober because that's easy. It's his in-game name. Let's go to game 2. Classic slow game 1. I wouldn't call it slow. That was a fast-paced game. Both teams are going after each other, but no anxious boys, and a great comeback for their momentum at the end there. I believe they had scored 3 goals straight to take that win. Now we go to game 2. Can they add more to it? Against the Seamen, Zevo. Going for a dribble out, a flip reset as well. Gonna get it past. No, Micahs is there. The flip reset didn't have enough air on it. It's Prep Rank. Oh, he's using that boost again. My goodness, I thought he would not use that boost again, but he has. I do not like that party boost. Is one of the most annoying things I've heard in the Indie Gaming League. Well, at least we'll only have one more series with it. Zero. Off the back wall. Second touchdown. Prep Rank waiting pretty far back. And Zevo. Zing! Anyways, Zevo to get challenged by Micah Stykes. Prep Rank. He's given a lot of space here to do what he wants. Zevo going in front, trying to get a demo. It's Prep Rank, though, in front for Zevo. Micah Stykes waits behind it, gets the 50-50. No anxious boys. Now going back to defense. Prep Rank towards the other side. Zevo demoed out Goober, so there is no pressure on him right now. And a chip past one, Zevo, with Micah Stykes there. Trying to get it behind him as well, but Micah Stykes read it. His Perp Drink and his stupid boost have to retreat. Goober. Zevo. Pinch in front, almost off of Perp Drink and in. Sorry, Zero. I think I said Zero that had the dumb boost. It's Perp Drink. Zero. And that boost is gonna give me nightmares. I'm gonna be really honest. That boost, I love that boost, but man, it's so annoying to hear. I know he uses the boost to tilt people, but he's tilting me with it. I don't like that boost. It's so loud, obnoxious. My goodness. I've definitely mentioned this before to him. I do not like that boost. But there's not much I can really do about it. If he's gonna use the boost again to get in his opponent's mind, it's not a bad idea. Goober with space in front. Micah Stykes' shot off the crossbar. Still no goals in this game for either team. And they both had really, really standout chances, but none yet. Perp Drank keeping it away from the net. Micah Stykes. And that one just pinned against the back wall. Seamen can't challenge. Zevo. Inch back to Perp Drank. Up. Zevo. And he hits it away from the nets. Still keeping possession, no Hank, just boys. Zero in for the ceiling shot, and Goober was all over that. Prep Drank to win the challenge. No Hank, just boys. Trying to win with the battle of possession. It's in front for Zero. That's the goal that they need. And that's the goal they'll get. Perp Drank kept fighting, and he got that one as he put a huge amount of pressure on Goober that he could not withstand. No Hank, just boys up by 1 with about half the game left. Joey will be looking for a second goal to help themselves out a little bit more. Goober keeping it in the corner. Great control from him. But Perp Drank reads it. And Perp Drank, no clear there. Zero now having to stay back. This shot is actually really tough from the read. Micah Stykes will just get a goal from it. Zero didn't know just how dangerous his positioning was. As Micah Stykes put a slow lobber towards him. Zevo doesn't make the touch he needs. And he should have stayed on his line there. He should not have gone for the wall. Instead, he should have jumped up, kept it near that wall with on the line. Perp Drank to go for the solo play though. And they're gonna have to recover from it. Perp Drank going the other way, looking for a double tap. And that's what's scary about this team. They know they love those mechanics. They can go for them. They can score them all. And now net was open the other way. Zero one-on-one with Micah Stykes. Popped in front for Perp Drank. And he's trying to go for a dunk here. Cleared away. Zevo collect it on his own end. And to win the challenge, he does on Micahs. Zevo. He evades that bump attempt. Shot is good. It's off the back wall. Perp Drank can't get the follow-up, as it was cleared away by Goober. Goober to keep it to himself. Perp Drank to dunk. We're heading into the final seconds of this game. Goober over 1. Perp Drank to keep it away from him. A bit of a scare for No Hank, just boys, as Goober had a look at the net. But it was cut away immediately. Zevo now with no boost and no chance to beat Goober. Goober. Dribbling. And he gets by him, but he can't get the shot. Micah's Tychus the score, though. And Goober fakes out the defender. And when you look at his perspective, you can see it's very obvious what he's going for. But it wasn't for Perpdrank. Perpdrank had a different look at it, and he didn't read Goober's play. Seamen here, very close to tying up this series. A fake kickoff. Zevo. Out to Perpdrank. Perpdrank back into the middle of the field, but Zevo's not even close to being there. In the fake kickoff, a thing that this team loves to use, and will use a lot, even when they're winning. It doesn't work for them. Sometimes they get a huge amount of possession from it, but not this time. Goober with the flick. Zevo, a strong save. Back in from Micah's Tychus. And he's demoed away by Perpdrank. Zevo. A fake out Goober, but he has nothing left. Goober falls on the corner boost. Perpdrank trying to go in field. Cleared away by Micah's Tychus. No Anxious Boys trying to attack from the corners. It isn't working. It seems like the Seamen team is controlling that. Perpdrank to flick it up for Zevo, but Goober is reading that. The play develops too slowly for No Anxious Boys. And that will end game 2. Seamen are tying up the series. It could be a close one here. And Seamen now brings it back to 1-1. All square. Game 3. And they take that lead again. No Anxious Boys trying to hope that they can regain from this game. Their offense, they had 7 shots. They had a lot of shots, but not a lot of goals. The shooting accuracy does not help them here. Getting into game 3, they're going to need to switch some things around, I'm sure. And I think for them, really, they might just want to be more direct towards the net. Instead of trying to shoot from the corner, try to pass it in, just for them, maybe just taking a more risk-free shot might actually be better for them. Zevo, going for the ceiling shot himself. There's a direct play, but Micah's Tychus can wait for it. And the mechanics, well, you can have as many of it as you want. Can only bring you so far for No Anxious Boys. They still need to play the simplicities of this game well. Great challenge from Zero. That's one of them. And this shot on Goober, and it's gonna somehow took its way in. Zero with absolutely perfect placement on this shot. He challenges so early on Micah's Tychus, and then on Goober, you see Goober doesn't even jump for this. That's how well that shot is placed. Absolutely perfect. Off the woodwork and in. You couldn't ask for better accuracy from Zevo there. And this bounce almost eludes Zevo. Micah's Tychus, though, it's in front. Perpdrank to clear it away, and Zevo will follow this up with a flick on Goober, and another goal for Zevo. Another goal No Anxious Boys are going to be happy with. It's Zevo to score off of a dribble and a very light flick just away from Goober's challenge. And now No Anxious Boys trying to add more and more to this lead, trying to really trying to just instate this fear that so many teams have of their play. Zevo, back wall, not even jumping. Goober has to go for it. Zevo, gonna put in field. Perpdrank has to wait back. Goober is backwards. Goober. Oh, and he's bumped away by Zevo. Perpdrank with a lot of space to go for what he wants, but Goober cuts that out immediately. Next challenge, Zevo to put it up for Perpdrank, but Perpdrank is going back. Zevo followed up himself. This one, infield, dangerous. Goober jumped for that one. And Zevo to pass back to Perpdrank. No Anxious Boys, keeping a strong defensive line. Haven't really seen any chances for this Seamen team. Micah's Tychus. But reset as well. Trying to get another one by the looks of it. Or just at least a strong touch. Zevo to the ceiling. Gets the reset too. And he tried to delay it as much as he could, but now he's out of position. Perpdrank has to wait back. And for Seamen, maybe they take advantage of the fact that they leave one player back a lot. For No Anxious Boys, maybe a couple more demos. Perpdrank around both the defenders. Zevo has the easiest shot of his life there. And it's all because Perpdrank goes around Micah's Tychus, and then he flicks in field past Goober. Zevo with the entire net to look at. No Anxious Boys have been that kind of game for them. This is their control. Is under their control. They have the seamen on their thumb. Zevo. Oh, he puts a challenge on Micah's Tychus, but it is slow. Prep Drag, though, this is dangerous. And they have to be careful. This Nine team can run with momentum. They can add more and more, and they can really make it one-sided. Goober, though, on the other way, went for a very, very flare. A lot of flare there on that flick. Didn't work for him. Zero. The Prep Drank. And no Anxious Boys. No, that's a two-player commit. That will be a free goal for Micah's Tychus. And we talk about the team discipline. Well, that shows that No Anxious Boys is confident. They need to know that this game is not over. There's still half of it remaining. They've been controlling a lot of it. But that one there, maybe a little too much faith in each other. As a fake kickoff there. Read by Seaman, you can see them going for the shot towards the corner, but Zero fakes under the players. He's going to rotate back. Perp Drank. With an air dribble in front of him. Goober has to watch out. Perp Drank was going for the bump play, but it wasn't strong enough. Zero. Shot on. Perp Drank puts in an early challenge. And it will be a goal for Seaman. As soon as Micah's Tychus scores, he does. And another aggressive challenge here. Perp Drank, instead of going back to defense, cutting his losses, decides to take his chances there with that 50-50. And already this game much closer than it really was before. As No Anxious Boys starting to play a bit too confident for themselves. Some teams are really good at really putting you back down to scratch when you make errors. Still, No Anxious Boys using the same playstyle. High mechanics. Trying to really utilize each other to go for solo plays. Zero. With this one in front, trying to catch it, but he's demoed away by Micah's Tychus. Goober, off the corner and in field. Prep Drank with some power behind that shot. Micah's Tychus. And he's going the wrong way. Zevo to shoot. Saved away by Goober. Micah's Tychus definitely caught in a weird position there. Going towards his net on that air dribble. As infield from Zero to Perp Drank. The shot is perfectly placed. And that's the No Anxious Boys team that is really scary. Because sometimes they go for solo plays, but other times, when you give them that space, they just put in a hook shot, they put in a great infield pass. And Perp Drank is almost always on the end of those. And he is not going to miss that mark. Zero. Up in front, Perp Drank doesn't read. That's two players gone. And once again, a free goal for Seamen. And the question now, it has to be asked, No Anxious Boys, are they playing too confident? They're not respecting what the Seamen can do, and the Seamen are still in this game. Very good goal that the No Anxious Boys team scores. They let up an equally baffling bad one. They are still in the lead, but Seamen definitely can use this to get themselves some momentum. Perp Drank to shoot, saved by Goober. And the control flick over Zevo. Perp Drank's last back. Doesn't get dribbled on though. Zevo to keep it in that corner for Perp Drank. Perp Drank still himself. Trying to get through Micah's Tychus. So I'll take the boost, and I want to have some sort of like tracking, like a speed tracker on this No Anxious Boys team. They never seem to stop being supersonic. Like they're always moving at such an incredibly fast pace. No wonder it's tough for so many teams to catch up to them. Zevo, cleared away. Micah's Tychus off the back wall. Perp Drank, and he reads that clear. Unnecessary for the No Anxious Boys team. And this one over Zero. Perp Drank needs to keep it away, and has such a great touch from him. He puts Goober stuck, having to watch the ball, and that will waste all the time left. No Anxious Boys, one more goal for the road. No, it's gonna hit the line. About a tenth of it was still outside of the nets, but for No Anxious Boys, they win this game. I scream this man just let out. And now they're up 2-1. I can imagine that. He almost had a nasty redirect at the last second, but it hit the line. Well, they're still gonna be happy though. They get a win. It's not like they're tied, so that's fun. For them, at least, that's fun. I know for Seamen, obviously, they're gonna try to get their way back in, and now in Game 4, series continues to go on, and we have never seen a series go to Game 6 yet. We have never seen a finals match go to Game 6 yet. I mean, we haven't seen Champions Field at all this season when it comes to the best of sevens. So that's interesting. As Goober going for a flip reset to dunk on Perpdrank. Perpdrank trying to bump out Micus Tychus. Zevo goes right under him. Perpdrank to get a clear and carried himself. He's losing control and he's going to have Micus Tychus take it from him. But he can't control it to himself. Zevo towards the nets. Goober is super awkward. And a demo play as well. Perpdrank will find the left side of the net open. And he will take advantage. Perpdrank, better known as the man with the dumb sounding boost, will get the first goal of Game 4. I'm still gonna roast him for that boost sound. I hate it. Going back, Perpdrank. And Perpdrank with full boost, and a full hearing of the sound of that confetti. And he's jumping early as well. Goober definitely doesn't notice it, and he gets dunked. Micus Tychus though, this shot, strong, but saved by Zevo. Perpdrank. And look at how early he jumps up there. He pre-jumps that bounce off the ceiling. I don't know if you call it a pre-jump, but I would. And this team, they're playing with so much, they're playing with that confidence, they're playing with the chemistry. And Seamen, definitely finding it tough to get themselves back. Goober. And Zevo off the ceiling. Back in! Perpdrank can't read it. Micus Tychus scores. Seamen still though, with this for the Seamen, they are still getting chances, they're still getting goals, and they're still putting Knowing Just Boys on, in a close series. It is not over yet. This one to the side, Micus Tychus to put it back. Perpdrank, he will catch it, he will dribble it himself. And a play against Micus Tychus. Zevo up early. But Goober, because he delayed his aerial a little bit, or more likely he was just a little bit slower, he won that challenge. He dunked out the players so well. But now Zevo has the ball. Goober chasing him down, but Zevo trying to put one past Micus Tychus. So he's going to demo him himself in front of the net. And he was trying to get that pass in field for Perpdrank. But he can't read it. Goober. The net is open for him, and he will miss the net entirely. Goober had a whole net in front of him, and he couldn't find it. And when the pressure is on, it really is on, isn't it? Open net miss. We've seen some pretty crazy goals from these guys, some pretty crazy shots, and it's the open nets to elude them. And that is such a Rocket League thing to have happen. Zevo. Perpdrank. And Goober gonna challenge him early. Early challenges can beat out this Knowing Just Boys team, but the problem is, the speed that they have makes it very difficult. And the fact that if you sit far back, they put in passes, that also is difficult. A bump play now, Perp trying to get that play, and try to get a shot, but it wasn't strong enough. Goober has no boost. Zevo going to hit it back to himself. Perpdrank was waiting there as well if he needed him. Zevo. Micus Tychus to bring it back. It's bouncing down. Perpdrank trying to put in aggression. Zevo is there. Cleared away. Goober. Perpdrank. Back towards the corner. It's pinched away by Micus Tychus. Another game that is very close for both these teams. It does seem like Knowing Just Boys are on the cusp of something great, but Seamen have been holding on valiantly. They've had to play a lot of defense, and they've stopped this Knowing Just Boys team from taking this game and making it very one-sided. An absolute bloodbath, if some might call it. Perpdrank keeps it up on the offense. He has space here, but no shot will come from that. That touch got away from him. Micus Tychus is going to be demoed. That is a lot of demos from Knowing Just Boys. Zevo. Oh, and he fakes past one. The net is open for him. And I don't believe Zevo meant to do this, but I'm sure he's going to call it calculated. He backflips, and Goober is completely baited by it. the master of all baits, Zero, will get a goal that can give the lead here to No Hank Just Boys. And he's up early for this one. Goober waiting back. And Zero is hunting him down. He is not letting up on that challenge. Goober having to expend all his boost just to avoid Zero. Then he still has Perp Drink to deal with on the goal line. Rangers boys, they play such a unique playstyle. So many solo plays, so many odd aggressive challenges. You just don't recommend people to go for. And yet they still go for it. As Goober, another miss on an open net from Goober, and he's already had one open net miss this game already. That's another one. They're down by a goal. These open net misses could be what separates them from knowing just boys. Micus Tychus trying to find his way in. Devo to read. And Seamen, they've been able to break through this defense from knowing just boys a couple times. But they had open net miss. That's really gonna hurt them. Perp Drink can't get it into the net. Zero. And Goober to pinch it away. Perp Drink. He has so much time on his defensive end. He's going to use every single second. Dribble it away. Flick it by. Let Zero come on through. And Zero will let this one drop for another win for No Hank Just Boys. They're one away from taking this series. And this series feels like it's going by fast. Obviously, we had a 1v1 before this, so it makes sense. But one more game win for this No Hank Just Boys team, and they'll be champions. Some of the players of all time. Nice one, NC. These No Hank players are some of the players of all time. Yes, they are some of the players of all time. You could even say that they maybe are some. You could even say that they're some of the twos players of all time. I get you. Game 5. No Hank Just Boys can win it all here. At kickoff, 1-0. A fast kickoff. A speed flip used to try to beat out the defense. It's almost on target as well. Perp Drink hits it back. That's towards his own net. Zero has to be careful. A dunk. It was attempted by Goober. Zero trying to go for a backflip flick. And now in his own. And now in that blue net. Look at how aggressively they are. In that they are not. They are in that side that 16-yard box for No Hank Just Boys. Like sometimes their aggression baffles me, and they do it really well. Although that's a mistake from Perp Drink. Goober one-on-one with him. Perp Drink doesn't make this initial read, but doesn't have to. The ball is off target. Zero. Infield for Perp Drink. He's committed. So is Perp Drink. No connection there. No Just Boys resets. Micus Tychus. And he's going to do his own version of a solo play. That one's over one. Looking for a double tap. Can't get a Goober in. And Zero, had he waited just a little bit longer, could have made that save. But he had to jump early, anticipating an early shot from Goober. You can see that jump there. He was on the back of the nets. Couldn't get the jump he wanted. No Just Boys down early in this game against the Seamen. The Seamen with one goal up. First, you have a great solo play from Micus Tychus. And back to the orange side. Just Boys. Away from Perp Drink. Micus Tychus trying to land on top of it. Has Zero. But, I mean, Goober's not there. Perp Drink has as much time as he wants. Goober waiting for the flick, and you never want to do that in this game. You always want to keep yourself moving as the defender in that situation, because if they flick it, you're caught without any momentum to get started on that save. Zero gonna get through Micus Tychus. Goober and Perp Drink gonna pinch it away. Still, No Hank Just Boys keeping possession. Zero off the back wall. Micus Tychus to read. But he has very little left. It's infield for Perp Drink. Perp Drink, his shot saved by Goober. He's trying to ping that net. Goober just waits. Goober has the boost as well, but demoed away. Whenever this Seaman team gets time, It seems like they're demoed so many times. As Zero with the ceiling shot. Oh my goodness, he's shutting me up with a fantastic mechanical play, using the ceiling, and no one challenged him. The net, he put the shot on perfectly on that net. Micah Stikis just has to sit and watch as Zero uses his magic. Alright, just boys. A great way to get themselves back. Zero now looking for a double tap on Micah Stikis. Perp Drank. And he's dunked away by Goober. Goober demos him out as well. That's our goal. Straight into the back of the nets. Seamen will score. As Perp Drank. It just challenged immediately by Goober. Red hit Perp Drank play 100% of the way there. And my speech has been awful today. I've been slurring a lot. I'll take it a little slower. Perp Drank. Believe it. Zevo. Taking his time. Gonna flick over Goober towards that blue net. But Micah Stikis makes stay. Perp Drank. And Zero's up immediately. They do not mind going for the risky plays, this No Anxious Boys team. While it may not always work, it does keep the other team's defense on their toes. Right now, that other team, the Seamen, are leading by a goal. No Anxious Boys need one to get back. Scoring has not been easy on the Seamen team. Perp Drank. Zero. Oh, a great touch to the back wall. And he's gonna still get that 50-50 on Perp Drank. Right, just boys. With these early challenges, trying to get red. The Seamen trying to break downfield to get some insurance. Zero. A very strong touch, trying to get the dunk as well. Again, they are not afraid to take risks. Even with the finals and the pressure that's on them, the Anxious Boys still just doing their thing. Micah Stikis. And Zero with an early challenge to get rid of that one. Micah Stikis back, and he used a lot of boost to get that save. Goober, it's infield for Perp Drank. Micah Stikis to save. Zero is there. And that infield pass is going to go behind Perp Drank. No shot there. Zero with the ball. Gonna fake out Goober, but Goober doesn't fall for his Jedi mind tricks. Perp Drank misses entirely. Micah Stikis there, but can't get the shot off on time. Goober now having to play defense. Perp Drank rolling it past in towards the front of the net. And he misses the boost. Micah Stikis will take that, but get dunked by Zero. Zero bumping out Goober as well. Perp Drank bumped out himself. Micah Stikis to put on a shot. And to put on insurance, a lead now extended by Micah Stikis. And ladies and gentlemen, if Seamen play how they're doing, we'll be seeing a Game 6. As the pressure there, they just couldn't get the goals. No Anxious Boys. This game has not been as successful for them on offense. Goober off the back wall. Perp Drank looking in field. And a great touch. Zero went all in. And Goober will get another goal. That's going to be his hat trick. And that's going to be... I think that might secure this game for the Seamen team. Unless some crazy kickoff fanatics happen for No Anxious Boys, they're going to be finding themselves having to win in Game 6. Or Game 7. But it'll be a longer series. Will be extended by another game. They do go for a fake kickoff. I expected that, actually. You need something to change? That's how you do it. Perp Drank looking for a double tap as well. High-flying aerial play doesn't work out in his favor. And Zero infield. The shot is good. Goober is there waiting. Remember, this Seamen team got swept the last time No Anxious Boys played them. But now, they're forcing... well, they're going to get another goal from this. But they're going to force another game. And they're going to keep this one close and competitive. No Anxious Boys, it feels like they're close, but Seamen are able to wait for their mistakes. And are taking advantage of these early challenges. No Anxious Boys, either they challenge up even earlier, or they sit back a little further. Because right now, Seamen are winning the 50-50 game. Perp Drank to Zero. And it'll be tapped down. Seamen get their second win of the series. As we're getting some real competition here between these two teams. It's a close one. A nail-biter. As we go to Game 6, Neo Tokyo, the first time we've ever unveiled Neo Tokyo, I believe, on this stream for this season of the Indie Gaming League. And no anxious boys. Gonna try to end the series here, but for the Seamen, he could force Game 7. And they're in very quickly. They are... No anxious boys wants to keep going. They don't want to wait any seconds. Any more seconds. As we are now off underway. Perp Drank. And no anxious boys can end it here. I'm sure they'd like to get off to a good start as well. Zevo trying to get that good start with this dribble, this flick. Saved by Goober. Perp Drank to the sidewall. Zevo is there and waiting. And he's going to get a flip reset from it. Tychus on the back end. And the Seamen team were awkward for a moment. But it's cleared away. Zevo, absolutely no boost to his name. He's going to take this one and challenge early. He can't win it. Perp Drank. Now this one, cleared long. Zevo, there, looking for the redirect. Going towards Tychus saves. Perp Drank in. No anxious boys. So close from that redirect from Zevo. Off the back wall. Tychus can't read. Goober is waiting. But his clear's not strong. Perp Drank. And now, bumping out a player. Zevo coming in off the crossbar. Perp Drank. Put this one on target. And Zevo to secure it. Well, it was going in anyways, but Zevo, he's going to take that goal himself. Perp Drank and Zevo putting on enough pressure to force the Seamen to dive at everything. And they get that first goal of the game. Trying to end it here is Perp Drank and Zevo. Tychus. And he has time. Ooh, great strong flick. Perp Drank, though, one touch to himself. He'll get the second as well. And a double commit on the side of Seamen will force them scrambling back to make that save. Perp Drank looking for the back wall. Tychus doesn't get the read. It's a free shot for Perp Drank. He says, "Thank you very much, Tychus. I will extend our lead to 2. Perp Drank. And again, his dumb confetti boost. Again, I do not like that boost at all. It's so obnoxious. And that will allow this No Anxious Boys team to win. And this is a team that has had my profile picture used, so for their accounts. So I don't know how I feel about that, but I mean, I love it's probably the most supportive anybody's ever been of me. Tychus. As time, the shot. Zevo actually tried to pre-jump that as well. Thinking the shot was going to be a lot more powerful. Tychus off. Goober to get the save, but Perp Drank to the back wall, and he has to sit and wait. Thinking his lucky stars, that one was off target. Perp Drank couldn't put it on. Zevo looking for more goals. Are the boys. Zevo can't make the touch. Tychus challenging Perp Drank. Goober, that is open, but Zevo is there first. Great recovery, and that's the speed coming in handy for this team. Zevo has the boost in the back. He's actually waiting for it himself. He'll spawn literally right after he leaves it. And now it's stolen from him. Perp Drank, though, to get the shot. Tychus, super awkward. Perp Drank to put it in. And Tychus caught with his pants down. Perp Drank shoots it right by him. And Tychus just can't make this read. He's scrambling back, rushing his way there, but Perp Drank able to take advantage of the mistakes. Goober still cleared away by Perp Drank. Zevo across the field towards the net. Tychus. And now for the Seamen, it's now or never. Score here, or find ourselves packing. We're heading into the final 2 minutes, and No Anxious Boys are leading by 3 goals to none. Pass Zevo, Tychus. Air dribble play, but this one will not find its way in. Perp Drank. He isn't happy with that first touch. Back the other way by Goober. Zevo to pinch this save away. Pace of play. Still so fast. Zevo to get through Tychus. And, I mean, Perp Drank giving him no space. In front for Zevo. Goober to get the clear. And he has no boost, but he'll take the back corner. Tychus shooting it towards the orange side. It's going in front of the net. Perp Drank, though, relies on his own mechanics to get that clear. And Zevo loitering on that sidewall. They're ready for a pass from Perp Drank. Goober, this shot will be good. It'll go in. The first goal of the game for the Seamen. A great challenge from Micah and Perp Drank stuck on defense with no boost. Goober, all he has to do is put some good power, and he'll beat out the last defender. Cleared by Seaman. Back by Zero. Micah gonna put it off the sidewall. In for Perp Drank. Just barely gets contact on that. Zero off the ceiling. Towards the net. Looking for a pinch in down. Perp Drank played aggressive on that. In the final minutes for the Seamen. Goals are what they need. And goals they almost got. Perp Drank diving in to make that save. Now across for Goober. Perp Drank there. Demo as well. That will save No Anxious Boys from giving up another one. Zero to clear it all the way. Goober needs to find a lot of power on this. Doubling it. Last seconds. Goober has to challenge here. Perp Drank gets by him. Zero with the demo. He's bumping out Goober. And Perp Drank playing the waiting game. Time wasted. And Zevo here, looking for a dunk on Micah Stikis. No Anxious Boys, 11 seconds left, we're up by 3. A lot of power. Oh, my bad on that. I've done that already once today, so excuse me on that, my bad. I accidentally turned my stream on. I have it playing off to the side, and I accidentally turned it on, so you guys heard it for a second. Goober. Gonna flick it away, but Perp Drank up with it, looking for the coolest goal you can imagine. Flip reset on Zero, and that will be saved online, but it does not matter. No Anxious Boys are your IGL Tier 2 2v2 champions. It took them 6 games, but they're able to take down Seamen. Seamen cannot get their revenge here. No Anxious Boys played the control. They controlled this entire series, but Seamen, all they tried to do was try to counter that. No Anxious Boys, though, in the end, they were the ones to make the plays happen. It was in their control, and they made it work. As we're gonna get an interview with the players, we'll be right back after a quick 1-minute break. You guys there? Wait a minute. We'll get an interview with the No Anxious Boys players. And the voices that you're going to be hearing now are Perp Drank and Zevo, who have just won the IGL circuit. And you guys, the first thing you guys said when when coming in was that it was a sweat fest. That was a close series, and Zero, you guys came out on top. How do you feel now that you can relax a little bit more knowing that you've won?
Dude, I am relieved. I don't have to schedule a match every week now. I don't gotta compare schedules. Oh my god.
I mean, that makes sense. I feel that pain, guys. I feel that pain. I've had the captain before.
Yeah,
It's not
tough.
always the easiest job. Getting scheduled perp drank, a long season. You beat the Seamen before. Was that ever in your mind playing against them here in the finals?
No, I literally asked Zero before we played. I was like, "Are you sure we played these guys before?" Because I did not recognize them at all. No.
Nope.
Bro.
Okay. Well, fair. Trying to keep that match out of your mind. Just focus on what's happening here. And the mechanics were pretty good. You guys definitely were able to outplay them, but they definitely were waiting for your mistakes. And you did make some. They took 2 games on you guys based on those mistakes. Zero, well, what did you guys do to kind of clean up your play and to really take home the win in Game 6?
That game 6, we kind of played a little bit more conservative. Like, we weren't going for those crazy double commits on their backboard that we got scored on a couple times. But
Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
we
Wait. Whoa.
basically-
Whoa. What do you
Hey,
mean
whoa.
double commits on their backboard, bro? That's all you. That ain't me. I ain't that stupid.
it's a team. It's a team effort. All right. So yeah, and we also cleaned up our ground play. Started challenging early, stuff like that.
I do want to give. I know this is supposed to be Zero's answer, but I do want to butt in here. I do want to give them credit because I said, Sporty, I think last time we were on your stream, that the way you beat me in Zero is to do ground plays, and it felt like every opportunity they had, they were taking it on the ground, which is really smart. Like I said, that's how you beat us, and that's why it was really close. They were also really quick to challenge in the air too, so I didn't really feel like the mechanics were like on display per se
No,
this series, but
you
I
took
definitely
the-
felt confident.
Yeah, you guys took things a bit more simple in this finals. You get your win, and I don't remember. Have you guys won the IGL? Have you guys won IGL before?
Oh yeah, probably. We've
Oh,
had
you
to.
have?
Yeah, probably I think we've run like a threes one.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
won a
know I've
freebie?
won it, I think.
Oh,
I
is
think
this
I
your
won it
first?
3 times now.
Oh my goodness, jeez. Seasoned veterans, you could say, winning the IGL season again. Well, again, now the real question is there anything you want to say to Hank? I know you guys said he was a bit busy, and I really wanted to get him in here for the interview, but you said he is a bit busy. Is there anything you want to say to Hank or NC,
Yeah, I
any of
got
the
this.
people here watching you guys?
Go ahead.
What I want to say to Hank is I really ain't got nothing, bro.
Wow. Well then, sure, I'm sure he appreciates that very much.
I've been thinking about this a lot. To Hank. I don't even know, man. I don't know.
I don't know. I talk to that dude like every day. As if I had something I wanted to say to him, I'd just call him.
No, that's fair. That's fair. And I obviously it seems like you guys also know NC pretty well as well. Seems like this is like a
Yeah.
really tight knit close group. What are the benefits of that, Zero?
What a close friend group.
Yeah, I mean it seems like
Oh,
yeah,
man.
all of the guys here that are a part of this team are like really close friends. It seems like, and there must be some, and there's obviously some benefits on it. We can see you guys playing super well. Just take me through those kind of benefits of having people that you really know personally.
I mean, shoot, they just come in the chat, hyping us up. We're like, we're about to play good. So, we take care of business and we play good.
Like the last 3 times not 3 times, last 2 times we played on your stream, not including tonight, Enz has been in the call with us, not even spectating, I don't even think half the time he had his game open. He was just in the call.
He was just
He was just
muted,
chilling.
sitting in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, hey, it's how you get you get your win, and you win the championship, and you now have another trophy to add to your collection. You guys we must be feeling amazing now that you've been able to take that one home, and you get a bit of an off season before the next split. Is there anyone you want to shout out now to end off this interview? Prep Drink, is there anyone you want to shout out?
I'll shout out you, bro, because I really like what you do. It's a lot of fun coming on here. Ever since Zero told me about your stream and we started playing on your stream, it's been so much fun. Just chilling out, seeing people in chat hype me up, saying that Perp is like the next Jane Apps or something or something like that. I remember that chat message. I screenshotted that, by the way. I don't remember who said that, but it's on my hard drive. I'm gonna put that on my Twitter bio, bro. This will be my next Twitter header. But no, really, it is so much fun just coming in here, seeing people in chat, watching back the VOD, and seeing what people have to say. Your reactions are cool too. But yeah, I mean, you'll be my shout out, bro. I really like what you do. It's so much fun coming on here and talking to you and stuff.
Well, thank you very much. Of course, it's always fun to have Such a mechanically insane team. Seriously, you guys play such a unique playstyle. Teams do not play that mechanical or that confident very often, but you are one of the few that does it consistently. Zero, is there anyone you want to shout out? I'm sure you got a couple names.
It's me, bro. He loves me.
That is true. You were one of three. It was Perp Jank, Sporty, and Ents. I got you. Don't even worry about it. I got you. I saw Perp ignored you. Ents, I love you. I hope you're doing good.
Wait, I ignored it. I don't even have Sporty's stream open. Did he say something in chat? What did he say?
Yeah, he said, Perp Drank, shout me out, please. Shout me out, Perp. Shout me out. I'm begging on my knees, sobbing, crying for you right now. And now he says he's no longer sobbing and crying, so, you know, congratulations, Zero. You've made NC happy. Oh yeah. I'm sure that's a good. I'm sure that's another win for the night. I know you've been having so many wins today. Especially you, Perp Drink, having all these great things happen, and now you get to add another one with this win. Again, congratulations on your win tonight, guys. I'd love to see you guys play. Maybe sometime over the off season, maybe next season. Who knows when? But until we meet again, congratulations on your win, guys. That was amazing.
Thank you. I will say, if we decide to do IGL 2s, me and Zero, or even if we do 3s, we'll probably definitely hit you up to stream our matches again in the future. We'll try and do like as many as we can, but it is genuinely so much fun to play on your stream and stuff. So if we do it again, I'm sure we'll probably be in touch. Yeah,
of course. Again, you guys have one of the most fun playstyles to watch. I'm not even joking. So again, it's always great to have you guys here. And even if you can't get me, even if you decide there's so many other great community casters that you can go for that will all do such amazing jobs. So of course, there's no wrong really in the Indie Gaming League with the community casters. There's just different types. So of course, guys, have an amazing night. Congratulations on the first place. An absolute victory for you guys.
Thank you, Sporty. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Of course. And that will end out the stream. A win for No Hank Just Boys. As we are going to get ourselves a quick raid to end off the night. That's fine. Pyro J is live. We'll just send him a quick raid. He's doing Rocket League. We'll give it to him. We'll get it going. And we'll get ourselves to end the stream. Thank you guys so much. It's been a great Indie Gaming League season.